My childhood friend had a weird uncle. I had a friend who lived right across from the park, so I was frequently knocking on her door to hang out, and so was a lot of the other neighborhood kids. I remember one day during summer she had family over, so I thought she wasn't going to be able to hang out. But not only was she able to hang out, she had to bring her uncle along. I think at the time she was 14 and he was 11 or 12. He looked like a blonde version of Arnold from the Magic School Bus, but instead of being really dorky, he was really obnoxious. He also exuded this very odd energy, but that might have been the fact that my friend introduced this kid as her uncle. I was just weirded out that it was possible someone younger than you could be a superior. And this kid really wanted to make sure that he was better than us because he was an uncle, so we had to listen to him like he was an adult, call him uncle, etc., etc. The rest of us kids were pretty weirded out. In the midst of being introduced to Uncle, I saw a bird's nest tucked into a gutter, and I got excited. One of my friends happened to be pretty tall, and I asked if I could get on her shoulders to look into the nest to see if there were any baby birds. She obliged, hoisted me up, and sure enough, 3 baby birds that looked newly born were in there. After I got set down, I announced my discovery, and Uncle wanted to see for himself because he thought I was lying. He demanded my tall friend to hoist him up too, and with a shrug she got him as high as I was on her shoulders and leaned him close to the nest, which he proceeded to rip off of the gutter. We all backed up after Uncle scrambled off of my tall friend, grabbed the nest, and proceeded to throw it again into the backyard. We saw a baby bird go flying out of the nest and a nearby robin chirping its head off. We all ran towards him as he went to the nest again before bolting towards the park. We found some nearby gardening gloves and scooped the baby bird back into the nest, somehow miraculously alive, before realizing there was only 2 birds. I freaked out and told everyone that a bird was gone. We watched as Uncle was now on the other side of the park fence and we took off running. This park was nearly 2 acres, with basketball courts, tennis courts, a couple playgrounds, and a bunch of open grassland. In the midst of this, Uncle was throwing random shit around. Tree branches, rocks, handfuls of sand, all of which, if it was small in size, we thought was the bird. My friend who had the garden gloves still on from scooping the bird into the nest dug through the garbage cans the best she could. My tall friend bolted across the different courts looking for the bird. My brother and his friend went over to the playground areas to investigate, trying to chase down Uncle. And me and my other friends slowly walked through the grass, trying to find the bird wherever his thrown stuff landed. We all were getting nowhere, regrouped, talked about where this bird could be before my tall friend pointed Uncle out. He had hopped the fence and he was not running anymore. He was walking like he shit himself, that awkward wide stance waddle. We all looked at each other, realized what was happening, then immediately hopped the fence to go after him. We finally surrounded him and told him to give us the bird. To our horror, he pulled not his pants, but the waistband of his underwear open, reached his hand in and pulled out the baby bird, dead with a broken neck. We all immediately ran over to the house and told his parents what happened. But instead of caring that their son might have some bird bugs in unsavory places, they were more concerned that in the chaos his glasses had broken, and the blame got turned to me because if I hadn't looked at the bird nest, Uncle wouldn't have done any of this.